Here it is, you asked for it. The second part of the HGV Test F Ups, okay? So the things that you shouldn't do and will fail you instantly. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Patrick Biel. You will find the phone number on the screen that you can contact me on and book your lessons with me. Now, in this episode, again, I'm showing you the worst things that can happen to you, that you can do on the HGV test and fail this test instantly. Now, if you haven't already, subscribed to this channel and join me on this wonderful POV drive. This is a part of Leighton Buzzard test route, okay? And the one for this one, what not to do is splitting in here. So I'll try to split. There's only one car behind us, okay? And look at that. It's so wide that there's enough space for them to go in here. There's enough space to go for them in there. So it is wrong position. You stay to the left, keep to the left when you're going straight. And when you're going right, stay in the right hand line. Okay, road like this. What is the speed limit? 50. Okay. Now, sometimes vehicles in front of you can be going a little bit slower. Make sure you maintain that 2 seconds gap, and to do that is basically to say when the bus hits the white board, only a full brakes 2 second rule. Only if it's about 3 seconds gap. Okay, this is how you judge it. If it's wet, double it. So just say the sentence twice. Going slower, the gap will be closer. You can feel the wind, and then in front of the bus there is exactly what I just said. There is a car which is going much slower than the speed limit. How nice of them, eh? So yeah, the test route goes right here, okay? So we're gonna turn right. We're gonna split the lanes. And the easiest way to fail this is basically going without looking or going too far here. So if I was to stop now, they wouldn't be able to go out into that road. But also if something big was going out that way, look where my trailer is, I'm using their space, okay? So look where you're going, decide if you can go. Always ask yourself, what's around that bush? What's around the corner? Will I fit? Depending on your answer, then do the plan. First of all, make sure you stop a little bit earlier if you have to stop, and make sure you leave space so the vehicles from this road can turn back on the A5 that way. Okay, the next one, couple of things. So we're going to be turning left just on this junction, and now right, so student would approach this, going in the middle of the road, and then it's good, better place, yeah, to be. Why is it? And the other thing is, I'll explain that being there. And the other thing is taking the trailer on the last bit on the bend, on the curb, okay? So remember, it kicks in again. So you started correctly, the turning, and then it kicks again. so you need to ease off the steering. Anyway, the road is blocked, so use the space. But the first thing is, when you're approaching and turning left, you cannot cross the white line in the middle of the road and be in the opposite lane. And the reason for that is the people coming from this road and turning where we came from wouldn't be able to turn. And imagine queue of cars being there. First one can't turn, you can't turn in, and don't hit the curbs as well, yeah, when you're driving. So yeah, the road is blocked. So yeah, the way to do it: approach slowly. When the curbs start curving, that's where you start taking your trailer in. So you're in a slight angle. When you see no one is coming, or they stop for you, or they cleared out from there, then you getting in. Then you start bringing in. Now this road is very bumpy, okay? Don't fly here at 50 miles per hour, because that's the speed limit. 40 is a max you would go, because it's so broken, okay? Now, of course, if there is large vehicles coming, you won't be able to go 40. Then you slow down and pass safely. And when you're passing with the large vehicle on this kind of road, make sure you check this mirror, follow through check. So just to see what has happened. And there you go, we've got a larger vehicle coming with the spike. Yeah, like the tractors with it from Mad Max, eh? Nice. Yeah, hitting the speed limit here, 30, remember. We're gonna go faster. And we're turning left at the end of it, at the end of this road. Now, this one, why can go wrong? So yeah, pretty clear everywhere, shouldn't go. Cars approaching from the left, and you are in this lane, and you're stopping them, okay? So just be careful on that. This bend is not that sharp. You might need to go slightly in that middle lane. Just make sure no one's there. Traffic lights, green. Yeah, you know the drill. Green is mean. If it just changed from amber to green, then you know it should stay for a little while. Green. Now, if it changes to amber, and you before the junction, try, and you've got enough space to stop, start slowing down and stop. But if you haven't, if you're just reaching pretty much the white line, you know, across the road, then you have to continue, because if you stop, you're going to block the junction. There you go. This one, another one. So indicating right, going in here because it changed to green. Now, if it went back to amber and red and shouldn't try to come back, the tail still in a live lane, blocking the road. Okay, so don't do it. You approach the parked cars and the traffic lights like this in your lane. Indicate right, but approach sort of to the, not sort of last meters, but you know, quite close, and then mirror. The light is still green, then move out. If it start changing, then when you're very close, there's no problem, because it's the same like with the other traffic lights. You know, you pass the white line, or where it says wait here for the green light, you're fine. You can just continue. Yeah, if you go too early to the right, then there isn't anything you can do. So yeah, shades on. It's a bit bright. Now this, yeah, there you go. Green is mean. That's what I wanted to say. This green was for a little while green, so I can expect it will change to the red. Okay. Nice. And here is another one for you. So waiting at the traffic light, okay, and you are waiting for the green. Yeah, you are waiting for the green. Some traffic lights are quite fast, okay, so shouldn't will go and now check blind check, which you don't have to, and then go. And now sometimes these traffic lights are really fast, yeah, so before you move off they go back to amber. So actually if it changes to amber before you start moving, you can't go, because amber before the white line means stop, okay. And look at this beauty coming towards us. Okay, let's see what it does. Does it do good? Does it do bad? Alright, it's gone out. Quite wide. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, professionals, that's why. Yes. Yes, man. Always good to meet your mates on the road. Oh, this one speeding 35 miles per hour. Have a look, mate, on the speedo. Just the road is quiet, it's wide, it's very deceiving. So yeah, just keep an eye on this, keep an eye on this speedo, especially if you start chatting on your test, you know, then yeah. All right, couple of fails on the bus stops as well. Remember, you're not a bus today, you're not driving a bus. All right, so the test center is just behind these buildings over there, and we turn in left, first exit, and I'll show you a few more things on this road that can happen. I'll split the lanes if you didn't see. So it's nice, because if I didn't and I stopped, it's gonna be so hard to go out. The road is 40 miles per hour, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it feels at 40. 36, 40. Okay, 40 miles per hour. Bumpy. Oh, the speed is going to 50. Now, beginning of your test, nerves can shake you, so you can go even too fast here. And the main thing is just this one here. It's a big pothole there. So I'm staying on a white line. I'm just missing it. Yeah. You can do that as well. Maybe some extra points from the examiner as they're sitting on that rigid seat there. Yeah, and another pothole there. So if you stay on a white line, it's fine, as long as nothing big is coming towards you. All right. So yeah, but going 50, because that's the speed limit, over these bumps and this one as well, it's just so not nice. You see, I'm doing 45 and it just shakes the hell out of the truck. Now this one here, when you pull up on the left and joining back, make sure when you know your blind spots and everything has to be correct. But when you're joining in and there's this car waiting behind you and you start going, the queue is, you know, clearing from here, you're going, and then they start overtaking you, make sure you stop, keep your signal to the right still, and let them go and do your checks again. Now another fail here, we're turning left by the way at the roundabout. Now flicking the signal here, the little van coming out of that road and they want to pull in front of you, okay, so that's too early. Signal now to the left and we turn left. This roundabout again, just make sure you've got, you know, vision so that sign is not obstructing you. The other thing is, now you can see, so now you can decide, yeah, do I make with in front of that van? Got one blocker. Whoa, that's what I said. Concentrating on that, going too wide there. Motorbike behind the trailer, easily squeezing in. Is that good? it isn't. Nice, nice, nice. This road, perfect fail would be what? Speeding. Again, very wide road. On this part, still signs, orange signs of 50, so you know, it just brings it. But after the junction, you will change to national speed limit, which doesn't change the speed limit for us. It only changes the speed for the cars, so they can go 60, right? Because your habits can kick in. If you go 55 and hold it all the way to that roundabout, which is a couple of miles up, guess what? Yeah. So make sure you do it properly. And again, another one. Look, this traffic is slowing down. You've got to slow down. If you go on the bumper of this Beamer, because you know you can't go a little bit faster, we're going now only 40. So you go on a bumper, and it's like, do I have this 2 seconds? What's gonna happen if they start, you know, braking in front of, because the cat jumps out? We like good cat, yeah, jumping out. So yeah, so they brake, emergency brake. You on their bumper, they smashed into pieces. So examiner would come in, I'm pretty sure, and would just say, back off, man. And once this sentence goes, it's a fail, yeah. The other one here, staying in the middle of that lane or more to the right. Now again, should be doing 50. The cars can go 60 or even faster sometimes. So just don't block them. Don't block the way for no reason. Yes. Very easy to go faster, but 52 going back to 50, just checking that speed up. I don't going 40 again, the other thing, you know, going 40 here. So it's just too slow. You're creating dangerous situation, because again, people will start overtake, and you know, it's busy road, so try to make progress as much as you can. Here's my favorite one. We are turning left at this roundabout, by the way. So, splitting this. Look at this. When I'm hearing someone split it in here, just crazy. But the other thing is, not splitting, but at this point, going in that lane. What is that about? You've got so much space. Don't do it. Dangerous. So we're just following M1. It's a second exit. Again, do not go in the right hand lane. See the markings on the road. M1, second exit. And look at that. That red car, it would take him ages to come here. So you just pull in to the roundabout. Look at that, plenty of space. You can judge for the speed. You're driven on the road, okay? Just keep an eye on that more. And indicating left and going out. And again in here, just don't go in the chevrons. It's no need, and you don't need to fly through this corner as well. we keep following M1. Just keep an eye on this car. Look at that. This car just jumping. I can see speeding, accelerating. Just what about that van? Can they actually create this? If that gap is not getting bigger, you've got to be off the accelerator. You don't need to slam the brakes or anything like that. But just off the accelerator, create this nice 2 seconds on a dry or 4 seconds on a wet gap, and it's gonna be all good. Following M1. Now, how many lanes going to M1? From the board, it's 2 lanes. Okay? I'm not gonna go in the right hand lane, but yeah, if you find yourself in the right hand lane, it's just so bad. Because when you go in around the roundabout, that headboard comes out, yeah? So it sticks out, you can't see in the mirror, and you need to go back to the left there. So just make sure you use always first left, first, whoa, I'm sorry, and don't pull out on anyone at the roundabout. So that was bad. The reason I've done it, the van really looked like it was going straight. It's like I'm hearing my shit when they messed up. It really looked like it was going straight, and actually you could see it was going from the roundabout and turning right without the signal, which for us it's not really, you know, if someone is at the roundabout, you've got to give them way, right? So yeah, so decision was bad. It just the positioning of his wheels and everything looked for me like he's going straight. But again, this is not explanation. You should be giving people way. And yeah, I just basically they had to slow down a little bit. They had to change the direction of driving. So yeah, it was bad. Don't do it. Great stuff. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining this wonderful drive. Did you like it? Hopefully you will not repeat anything that happened. Maybe some things were good, but most of it wasn't. So don't repeat it, but do subscribe, do share, do comment, and I hope I see you in the next one. Drive safe.